I'm blaming Alex. Okay. All right. Take 2. Welcome to the Chatting Underground podcast, where we bring what's below ground, above ground, to share music with the world. I know 2 of you, but I don't know our mystery guest. So,
this is Greg.
Greg.
And
Okay, so I saw that on the poster, and I did see the video a couple weeks ago that you guys did. So I was like, he's got to be in one of the bands that's playing the big birthday bash. Okay.
And him and Scott take care of all the promo stuff. So him and Scott take care of all the promo stuff. So I figured, got to have them in any kind of promotions.
Wombo combo.
Yeah.
For sure. No, it's fine. Absolutely okay. So I kind of have like a little list that I go by, guys. So have a few kind of like before we talk about the party questions.
All right.
I have questions, and you guys need to answer my late night questions.
We got answers.
We do.
Okay, so Buddha, I know that you are in a much different band at this point in time that you were 2 years ago when you did the first birthday party.
Right.
Correct? So you had an acid bath tribute band, Dead Next Door.
Yep.
And at some point, did that just dissolve, or did you guys just all were like, oh, we did our thing and we're going to go our separate ways?
We had done 6 or 7 shows. 6 shows?
I think it was 7.
7 shows, I think. We did 7 shows over the course of 7 years? 6 years? 7 years? 6 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that. And then we just kind of figured it run its course. And the Like Murder guys from Cleveland came in because we played the first album in its entirety and they played the second album. And they were good. And then just kind of when we decided to do this again, we're like, well, we hadn't practiced. We just kind of dissolved, just said, we're good.
Everybody has their own projects.
Yeah, everyone's got their own projects now. And at the time with Dead Next Door, it was hard to practice because everyone's got families. So, you don't make every week. You're not on a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
So we just had to kind of avoid that, and new stuff pops up, so that makes it even harder. So then we just reached out and going to have the Like Murder guys do it. And they were phenomenal. Okay. So they're going to do it. I've seen them. I went down last year. Went down last year and played with them in New Orleans with Sammy and Mike from Acid Bath. So that was fun.
So how is that? Like,
that was really cool.
That kind of like, I guess the word would be like Europic almost for you? Like when you get to play with all of them together?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of a word, yeah. Because it's weird to be able to play with one of my heroes that I've loved Acid Bath since I first heard him in '94. And always loved the guitar work and just listen. And to get to play in a tribute band was really cool. But then to be able to play with them for my birthday on stage and then go down to New Orleans, play with them, and just be friends with them again. We've been friends. We were friends from before when they were still going, like in '96, '97. Then hadn't seen them forever because they disbanded because of tragedy. And then just to get a hold of them, and they're just like friends that, high school friends you just got a hold of one day. Like we grew up together and we're just good friends. Sammy, Mike, Jimmy, Audie Jr., Audie's son. It's cool that, when people are friends, they're friends with all these guys. The friendliest people. Everybody that was here 2 years ago are their friends now. They're just down to earth people, but it's cool to be able to play with them.
Help me meet them. I want to be their friend too.
Well, you can be there for everyone is their friend. They're just going to get new friends this year.
So the new band that you transitioned from the Dead Next Door into 23 Cent Solution now, is that a tribute band or is that all original stuff?
That's all originals, and they've been around for about 20 years.
They were on the last birthday show with Dead Next Door.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that I recognized the name, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay.
They played a bunch of my birthday parties, too.
Yeah, the guitar player for 20% was the singer for Dead Next Door. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, I thought I had recognized the name, and I was like, did he just jump in, or this is something completely new? Okay, so it is all like you guys write it. Do you guys
Yep.
have like CDs that you sell at merch booths, or is it still just all like digital?
They just did a new CD. They've got physical copies the year of the 23. They just put that out last year. It's a 4-song EP of all their newer stuff, and then we're writing some. I jumped in, and now we're writing some new stuff, and we're gonna debut 3 songs at the birthday party. 3 songs that I got to actually write riffs and put together with them.
Oh, that's always fun. I especially here on the podcast love new music of all kinds when I can get my little sticky little fingers on it. I absolutely love new music.
Definitely, music is
Chewbacca.
life. Chewbacca?
Wow.
I think that's what she said.
Sorry.
Is it a cat named Chewbacca?
No.
That's weird.
It'd be really cool if the dog barked like that. Oh, I can't do it, but.
Did you guys not hear him?
No.
Okay, so Scott and Buddha have both met Brownie, my little Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Okay, so he growls like an angry Chewbacca.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Sorry. And so he was on the other side of the gate, and he has a hang up with Bishop, and he will sit there. He won't bite him, but he just growls at him like an angry Chewbacca. And I'm like, he's going to go puppy dog postal here in a second. So I had to let him in to the space. Sorry
We
about
thought
that,
you
guys.
had a cat named Chewbacca.
I don't like cats. I like other people.
There's the girl named Kitty.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so here's the thing. I like other people's cats. I personally will never have a cat again. We had a cat once years ago. In like 2014, 2015, we got one that just was, he did me in. He was mean. Zeus was mean.
Yeah, they can be jerks.
Like, he would get up in your face at night, and if you didn't give him attention, he would rip you to shreds. Like, we had to sleep with all the bedroom doors closed. Yeah, like, Cammy would wake up crying in the middle of the night. I was like, never again. I'm not having any more cats. No more cats. I will love on everybody else's cats. Your 4-legged furry ones, I don't want any of my own. Nope. I have puppy dogs. And Brownie sounds like an angry Chewbacca. So, back to what we were talking about. Dark chaos here. So, with the 23-cent solution, how long have you been playing with them?
Since January.
Since January. Okay, so that's kind of a relatively new transition for you then, really.
We've been going to their practices for like 5 years every Wednesday, so it was cool. And they'd been without a guitar player for a couple of years, and Matt just said, "Hey, we're a 2-guitar band, right?" Yeah. So you want to play? And I was like, "Yeah." And that was it. We were at their practice, and they just said, "Hey, you want to play?" And I was like, "Yeah." And It was kind of easy to pick up because I already knew the songs, because we literally, while they've been writing them and putting them together, we've been there. So
sitting there the whole time.
So familiar with the songs, it was easy to learn.
Natural transition.
Yeah. So it's kind of a natural, like you just slide right in, like going down a slide.
Yeah.
Go back to the top and okay. That's cool. And then kind of like touch base a little bit on, like you talked about how you had a friendship with Acid Bath, with members from Acid Bath. And then you've gone to this year, I've seen like a couple of different times you've flown out to Chicago for a show with Like Murder, but it got canceled.
Right. And then
But you still went and had fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. I got to jam with them, practice with them for a night, and they showed me all over Cleveland, went to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was a cool time. They took care of me while I was there.
So you just jump in and play the riffs with them then?
Yeah, just jump in.
That's cool. So,
yeah.
Like, how did you end up with this friendship with the guys from Like Murder? Was it just because of the Acid Bath connection that you guys had?
Well, we when we first started in 2016, they had actually messaged us. I think they messaged us a couple years, I think 2019 is when they messaged us, and I don't do the pages and stuff, so I didn't know. And then when we were planning on doing my birthday party, we were like, fuck, we want to do both albums in its entirety, but Dead Next Door was like, man, that's a lot. We don't want to play both albums in its entirety. So I looked around a little bit, and I happened to be looking through our messages to see if anything, and come upon Joe, the singer of the guitar player from Like Murder. Messaged him. Him and I talked, and just instant friendship. And I mean, I talk to those guys all the time. All the Like Murder guys and the girls, they're all fucking wonderful people. They're really, really cool. And just said, hey, sorry we didn't get back to you a couple years ago, but you want to do this show and play with Mike and Jimmy? And they were like, fuck yeah. Because who wouldn't?
Jimmy.
Or Sammy and Jimmy, sorry, on the first one. Yeah, it was Sammy and
That's
Jimmy.
cool.
And we've been friends, kept in contact. Like I said, when they went to New Orleans last year, they called me up and said, hey, you want to come down and play with us? Fuck yeah.
I remember that.
Why wouldn't I?
I remember you posting about that on Facebook.
Yeah, that
New
shit was
Orleans
fun.
is a fun place. It's a dirty town, but it's a fun town.
It is a fun town. I had a good time.
I wore white, chunky flip flops walking through.
Don't do that.
Right, I learned my lesson. I had to like scrub them clean after.
Bourbon Street is not a clean street.
No, it is so not a clean street. It was yeah, it's a fun town. But
my black shoes were brown when I got done.
Right. We went to the Murder Museum.
Nice. That was cool too.
That was down there. That was fun. So okay. So now I'm going to transition over to Scott.
Yes.
I have you on, and we've already had an opportunity back in May to sit and chit chat with you, but there's a lot that's happened in your life since then.
There's been some changes.
You what?
There's been some changes.
There has been. You made a transition from having two bands to one band.
Yes.
So
I wanted to focus on Psycho 78. It just was taking too much of my time, and I had other stuff going on in my personal life it was just too much for me at that time. But I actually started Psycho 78 about a year ago, so it took a while to find all the band members and stuff, but we finally played our first show 2 weekends ago. It was a lot of fun.
That was a good show. That was fun.
Buddha filled in on drums because our regular drummer couldn't play that night. He had other plans, so got to play a set with this dude on drums. Yeah. It was cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah, his first show, we got to do it together.
It's kind of like Jack of all trades, aren't you there, Buddha?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, because, like I had seen the post that when you had posted there kind of towards the end of May that you were stepping down, but that you were going to concentrate on the Psycho 78. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, he seems so excited about this.
Yeah, this was our fourth attempt at a first show.
Hey, you know what? We had to do 2 takes on this. It's okay.
What do you mean? This is... I don't know what you're talking about.
I nailed it first time.
Cut.
Right. I think, 4th attempt at a first show, it's okay because I'm pretty sure that when Alex and I sat down with Jarrell and Frank, it took us 4 or 5 tries to get the system to function right. There is so much behind the scene chaos that went on for that episode that,
I know,
who cares how many times? You know what? You got it done. You got up there. I'm going to assume that you rocked it out and you had a great time. I saw the photos.
Yep.
What's like the biggest differences you noticed in your stage presence and just the overall like being there in the last 5 months?
I'm glad I started out with Robots Rising because it allowed me to get over my nerves on stage and go into my first show with Psycho 78 with confidence and able to really perform better than the first, few times that I did it when I was so nervous and didn't really know what to do. And I don't know, each time I feel like I get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit better.
Awesome. So you can, like, you're noticing that, like, build up of, hey, this is my moment to shine, kind of, when you step out.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I love it. I told you before, like when we did our interview, that I love to just see like that personal growth and change in you, and being able to like sit down with you again and hear you say that, it's just another level of change that is evolving within you.
Yeah, that
And
last
I
one was
once
pretty
again
early.
say it. I am here for it, and I love it.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to see it.
You know what? I'm super excited. I have been moving my life completely around to make sure that I have the time off and the finances and everything at home base taken care of so that I can leave here on the 23rd and pull into town on the 24th.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Like, I want
And
at
we
least a
have
day to like relax and then come party.
hell yeah. We have a killer set lined up, and we've got a couple of little surprises possibly in the works here. Possibly an original track we've been working on. Hopefully we can get it done in time.
Ooh. More new music. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do. Okay, so my mystery guest, Greg. I have no idea who you are or anything about you. So, can I get a little background on you?
All right, my name's Greg. I play bass for Grave Solace, and I learned bass to play with them. I think I've been doing 3 years now. And we've been having a bunch of shows. Just this last weekend, we played with Enterprise Earth, which was super cool.
That was a good show.
One of my favorites. And I'm a great cook. I smoke a lot of food.
Dude,
Smoke a lot of food.
he can cook.
I did some brisket for Enterprise Earth.
Oh, nice.
He's the one who's cooking for all the bands for my birthday. Yeah.
Oh,
And
so I get a backstage pass, right?
What are you making?
I'm invited to the band party.
You gotta eat it. It's your birthday.
What are you making?
I was gonna see what you wanted.
Oh, we'll figure this out later so nobody else knows.
That's okay. I'm coming. I have a media pass to that, right?
I mean, well, yeah, possibly, yeah, whatever.
Come on.
You got whatever you want. You know that.
Love you guys. Greg, did you have any kind of, before you started with the band and learned bass, did you have any kind of like a musical background before that?
I started doing karaoke because I was drunk enough on my birthday one night, and it was a lot of fun. So I just kept at it, and then felt like I built up the nerves. That I was like, okay, maybe I could get up on stage, and figured bass would be a great place to start. I've been loving it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He does great.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He's an entertainer. He's fun to watch.
Scott started out kind of doing some karaoke too, though, right?
No.
Oh,
I started out.
Hello, puppy.
That's Fenrir. No, I started out with the band actually, and I took up karaoke after that. And Greg is the one that got me into karaoke actually.
Oh, okay. So you guys have like a favorite spot for karaoke?
Greg is the DJ at the Rush sometimes on the weekends.
And I like the Thirsty Duck on Wednesdays for wings. That's where I started karaoke.
Wings and karaoke.
Yep.
I go for the
I
wings.
dated a guy that worked at the Duck.
I actually like the Phoenix Lounge for karaoke a lot too.
Okay. I'm not sure if I know where that one is.
Harrisburg, you know where it is.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wait, yeah. I do know
Been
where
there
that is.
with us.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah, okay. You know, I've been gone for a while, guys. Don't mind me. You have to show me around for a day while I'm back.
Yeah. Gladly.
I'm actually really excited. I'm really, really excited about coming for the show, guys. I truly am. Okay, so now that I have a good introduction for all of you guys, now we can talk parties. How is this new upcoming party going to compare to the family reunion birthday party you hosted 2 years ago?
It's a different lineup.
Yeah.
Aside from Touch the Beast and 23 Cent Solution. But all the other, like Grave Solace and Psycho 78, are different.
Yeah.
Are you
And
expecting like a larger crowd this time? Is it going to be about the same?
We're always hoping for a larger crowd.
I mean, like, did
The
you
more the
remember what
merrier.
your
Print some more tickets.
The more the merrier.
do
we
you
got a lot of tickets gone.
did you what do you know what your head count was for the last show?
It was a little over 800.
That's at Biggs. That bar can hold
Yeah.
that many people. Should I
About
ask
that,
what the
yeah.
fire
The
marshal
cap is
says?
900.
I think the cap is 900.
I don't feel like it's that big, but
Oh, it fits 900.
Yeah.
Barely.
that's to me is insane. That's insane.
So you want to make sure you get a ticket beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you can actually get in.
Oh, I'll get in.
Oh, you'll get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just in general.
Yeah, just people in general. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Talking about the internet.
Yeah. Talking about all
Yeah,
you people
make
watching.
sure that
Get
you
those tickets.
get those tickets. So I did see though that you guys had the first round of tickets, and did I see that you guys have already sold out of those first round of tickets?
Yeah, and I think we probably have a handful left, but we probably have to order another handful of tickets. A lot of people we've sold a lot on the online,
And
then
these are like actual like physical tickets, correct?
yeah,
Right.
See, there's so many places like venues that don't offer a physical ticket anymore that it's very sad. And I always like to get the physical tickets because I like to keep them. You know, how many people buy that ticket, and that might be the only like memento that they had for that entire craziness. Like Alex and I went to leave Sad Summerfest, and at some point after we had already walked out, Alex is like, "We forgot to go to the concession stand." I was like, "What are you talking about? I was there 5 times." And Alex was like, "No, the one at the front desk. We could have taken our electronic ticket and gotten a what did they call it? A memento ticket. Like they would have printed us out a ticket." I was like, "What? Why didn't they tell me that someplace?"
Yeah.
I would have totally have gone and gotten a little souvenir ticket for Sad Summerfest that had the list of the bands on it.
If I order tickets, I always look for the option of physical tickets.
Yeah.
See, and I feel like
still have
that
my photo
should
album.
just be a thing.
Yeah.
Just give us physical tickets. I'm so sick of digital everything sometimes.
A lot of the shows that we have here, especially the smaller shows like at Biggs and Club David and stuff, we get physical tickets because the opening bands sell tickets, and it's kind of how we get our cut of sales so we can actually get paid as a band.
So is that done by a percentage?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of? Okay.
It's just, that's the cut of what we sell.
Okay, I see them tallying up a lot of stuff at Motor Coast on weekends to take care of the bands, and they talk about ticket sales, but I don't like nosy myself over there to find out. So I always kind of wonder if that's like based on like a percentage of what the ticket sales were.
I don't know how it works where you are, but that's how they do it here.
Is that okay? I just want to see the bands get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I tell people all the time, I'm like, just go buy merch.
Yeah.
Don't buy drinks. Go buy merch. I mean, your drinks pay my cost of being there, but I want the bands to be able to continue to tour.
Tell them to tip you with T-shirts.
Yeah.
I am notorious for hitting the bands up and trading drinks for merch.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just worked the Upsall concert last weekend, and I traded the merch lady a couple of drinks for a really badass Upsall hoodie.
There you go.
So, but I have permission. Like the boss man has told me, he's like, you can. He was just, within reason.
Right.
I'm like, okay, totally, I can do that. So I do, but what I was starting to say is that I know at one point you guys were selling a special T-shirt for the party.
Yeah.
T-shirt and long sleeve, yes. They're still
Yeah.
available until the end of the month.
Which is
Okay.
We got it till Monday.
Till
Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Monday.
And with
Okay,
that,
because I know I ordered mine.
Yep.
yeah, like you were talking about with the physical tickets, it's a thing with throwing a party like this. It's still $10 at the door, so you don't need a ticket, you know. But there's a lot of people, like you said, that want the physical ticket. You know, there'll still be plenty of people there. There'll be a lot of people pay at the door. A lot of people want the physical tickets because it's mementos.
Plus, if it does hit capacity, that ticket guarantees you inside the door.
Because then other people have to wait, you know, if somebody without a ticket and there's two people here with tickets, two people without, the two people with tickets get in. The people without just have to wait for somebody to leave. Which,
Right.
at that point in a show, a lot of times, you know, it's a steady rotation. So nobody sits out there for like 45 minutes. It's just wait. About 10 minutes, some drunk couple or a couple fucking drunk people are going to leave and then come on in.
So, what time do doors open?
5 o'clock. Doors open at 5 and music at 6:30.
6:30, and then it goes till close or 1:30ish.
It goes till the party's over.
I think music will be over a little after midnight,
Yeah.
but then there'll be time
Okay.
for everybody to hang out afterwards because it's party time afterwards because this dude is going to have to
I can't
lay low on the party until it gets to the end of the show. So by the end of the show, it's going to be time to get this guy drunk.
Okay, so you're telling me that the three of us are meeting at the bar at your show.
That's right.
I'm sure there's going to be more than 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, but in particular, you have to come
You're
at least
included.
take a shot with me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not
it'd
much of
probably
a
be
drinker.
safe-
I'm not.
It'd
Yeah,
be safer
I'm not
for
much.
me to just take a shot at the same time as everybody else takes a shot because I'm not trying to get bought that many shots.
No, you can just, the
50.
three
You
of
gotta
us.
get 50 shots. 50 years old, gotta have 50 shots.
Oh,
I mean, I'll try it after I'm done playing.
I
Rest in
can
peace.
remember a couple of birthdays where I drank way more than I should have.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
done that on his birthday.
Yeah. And he doesn't drink.
And I don't drink.
There's been at least one time, way back in the day, like before I bet either one of you guys celebrated my birthday in Yankton, and the club manager walked up and he was like, "Kitty, are you drinking?" I was like, "All night." And my friend that I was staying with looked at him and they're like, "Would you just leave her alone? She's having a good time." And the bartender set the bottle up on the bar and he's like, "She's almost drank all this." I was like, "Shh." Stumbled my way off to the other side of the bar. I know. Yeah,
You liked it.
it was. I was working, so I was behaving myself. But yeah, it was one of those times where I was like, I should not have drank that much. I was miserable the next day, but I had fun while I was doing it. So
It's always fun while you're doing it.
right, I'm just not much of a drinker, but we'll have to set aside a time for us to have some shots for your birthday.
Definitely.
I'm definitely excited about being down there. So party starts at essentially 5 because everybody will have 3 party shots, and then your music starts at 6:30. Who opens the night? Like, have you laid out your sets?
Touch the Beast will be opening.
Okay.
And I am going to play a song on bass with them. They've been a two-piece forever. They've never had a bass player. So this is fun to do.
Okay.
And the songs will be really cool. We had our first practice last week, and it was freaking amazing. It was awesome. It was cool. I can't wait for everybody to hear that.
Oh, awesome.
And then Psycho 78 with Scott's band. And I'm going to do a couple songs on drums with them. And then Grave Solace, which is Greg's band.
Okay.
We haven't had our practice yet, but we're going to start Sunday. And then
Sunday.
I'm writing a kind of an extension or kind of writing a solo to one of their songs. I play rhythm with them, and then we're gonna do kind of a dual solo, maybe a tri solo because there'll be three guitars. So I got to try and write, which I'm gonna do before practice is write like a triple guitar solo, kind of a different outro for them, so we can just jam out at the end of it.
It's gonna be a ripping song.
It'll be a fun song. And then I have to do my full set with 23 Cents on guitar.
Okay.
And then Like Murder is going to do the Acid Bass When the Kite String Pops in its entirety for the 30th anniversary. And Mike and Sammy are going to jump on, play songs of their choosing. And then I'm going to jump up and play guitar and sing with them on their encore for Dr. Seuss is Dead. That's a song I've always done with them. So I'm going to do Dr. Seuss is Dead with them, Mike and Sammy. And then it's shot time.
And then it's shot time.
I'm
Okay, so
gonna
Like
make
Murder
them do
is the
some backup
closeout.
vocals with me too.
Yeah, I'm going to do some backup vocals with the Misfits stuff.
Okay.
I could essentially just play a different instrument on each song.
On stage all night long.
I'll be on and off. I got with everybody and kind of had them coordinate their set list so that I have a decent amount of break to where I can be in the crowd and enjoy the set, and then know where I got to go and just so I'm not constantly doing it. And so I'm fucking old, man.
Whatever.
I gotta.
Shut up.
I'll pull it off.
I'm so tired of that. I get so you're not that old.
Well, I'm still in my 40s. I'm not in my 50s like people, you know.
Yeah, for the next couple of weeks he can say that.
Yeah.
Then he can't say that no more.
For like 28 days I can say that. 28 days, I'm in my 40s.
And I'm going to hear it for 28 days too.
Thing though, okay, so how old are each of you?
75.
Okay, Scott, if you're 75, you look really good for being 75.
I'm 52. I'll be 53 this year in November.
Okay. You're almost 50. And then Greg, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Is that his actual age, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a cubby compared to the two of you.
What do you mean? I'm 23 I just look 65.
Okay.
He's actually a day younger than my son. They were born the same year, just a day apart.
They're so okay. All right. So here's the thing. You're just talking about being old and like hitting that mark, but I've had so many conversations since I started the show with so many artists that are over the age of 40. They're hitting that 50-year-old mark. You know, we're at this point, 30 years ago when we were all, hitting our 20s, we're like, oh my God, 40 is so old or 50 is so old. But now that we're there, is it really that old? Like, look at what you're doing.
I don't
look at where
feel
you
old.
are.
I mean, every once in a while I feel old. My body makes me feel old, but like up here, I'm still 30-something. I'm still Greg's age.
I feel like at the ages that you guys are, though, it's very inspiring to the younger generation to see that even as you're getting older, you don't have to like be old. Like you can still have these projects and these goals and these dreams and accomplish these great things, and you don't have to slow down.
Hell no, I started singing a month before I turned 52.
And see, and I love that.
Yeah.
Never too late.
She froze.
Oh,
yep.
No. I lost my internet for just a second. Okay. I mean, like, Buddha, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I've been a musician since I was 3, so.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
I don't know. You didn't ask.
You didn't sing in like some crazy Catholic church choir, did you?
No, Lutheran church choir.
That explains so much.
Hush your mouth, woman.
This just explains everything.
settle down. I've been playing different instruments my whole life, so I mean, I like seeing new people pick it up. When I was locked up, I taught for 15 years. I mean, pretty much almost from the day I went into prison, I taught guitar, and there was big tough badasses that are just like, my hands are too big, or I can't do it, I'm too dumb, and all of a sudden they'd be playing songs, and that was just, that made my day when people are learning music, and all of a sudden you just see changes to where they're not even like they're still them, in prison, because you got to be yourself, you got to, you're you, but I mean, you just see changes in like different politeness and stuff, when they, because they're thinking about music more than they are thinking about this fucking sucks being locked up. Because the music keeps you happy, keeps your mind sane,
it
keeps you busy.
Yeah, it like keeps your brain. And I would assume though that like the neural pathways are changing in the way that they're thinking too, because that's a new skill and they're kind of like rewiring parts of the brain.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I know at one point I had kind of talked to you a little bit about learning how to play, but I really like to get my nails done.
I told you that. Remember, I told you you'd have to cut your nails, and you said no, so
yeah, no. I like to get my nails done. Sometimes I'm all girl.
Me too.
I'm sure you are.
$20 is $20.
No, love. Sometimes $20 isn't worth it.
It is if you ain't got $20.
Oh no. 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 I'm here to tell you that if you don't have $20, and that's just not there too many nights I had to be like,
I've never personally needed $20 that bad.
Right? I remember my bar days.
You start talking seven figures, though, I might.
Yeah. 150,000 is 150,000.
Yeah. Some life-changing shit, maybe.
Right.
Take one for the team.
Yeah.
I would love to be making. I was doing a how to build your or how to be a podcaster in like 7 days or whatever, like course a couple weeks ago, and so the lady comes on and she's like, "What's your big sexy dream?" And I was like, "What?" Or a big sexy goal or something like that. And I was like, "My big sexy goal?" And like she was talking about like if you could put a number on a piece of paper, what would be the ultimate amount of money that you would like to make next year? And I was like, well, $80,000 a year would be great right now. But apparently I wasn't thinking big enough. So when you start talking about seven figures, I'm like, okay, so how about 160,000 a year?
I mean, yeah, I would love to make that kind.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I wouldn't have a life.
Yeah. I make pretty good money right now, but I don't have a lot of free time.
Right.
So, speaking of money though, I do remember from a previous conversation that you and I have had and that I've had with Scott before about the birthday parties, that you guys pay for all of this out of your own pocket.
Birthday parties, we pay for a lot of it out of our own pockets, yeah.
Yeah.
So
and that's
like
what the ticket sales and the shirt sales help, because we pay. I mean, I had to pay for 10 airplane tickets, and then 9 airplane tickets and 10 rooms. Plus, we reimburse him for food. He doesn't just here. We make sure and take care of everybody. We make sure that's what the sponsors are for. Everything's tallied. We make sure the sound gets taken care of. All the bands, every band there has already said, no, we'll just do it. We'll do it for free, whatever. But I make sure, like the last party, every band gets $200 to throw in their band fund for doing it, and working with me, letting me jump in on practices and kind of interrupt now and then. You know, the
Okay.
food trucks, everything is just comes out of our pocket, or we have sponsors that help. Leonard and Alyssa,
So
they have the billboard access, so they can throw that up, throw the flyer and stuff up on the billboards all over town.
okay,
You
cool.
know, different things like that.
Is there
Got
a
people that
chance I
help
can
with.
snag one of those flyers when I'm down there?
No.
We have 2 different flyers.
There's three.
Well,
I
there's
just
3, but there's
Okay, yeah. The
let
one
me
is
look at the
just
door.
for passing around town, putting up on businesses. The one flyer is for that, but he'll tell you the other two.
one of them is just for the people that order T-shirts,
Oh,
and then
okay.
one of them is the one that we're gonna have available at the show.
Okay.
That you that has all the band photos and
Oh,
like not all the little information. It's got all the band photos and stuff, and you can just go to each merch booth and have them sign your shit, so you can have a full signed an actual poster signed of every band member, everybody that played.
oh, that's cool.
And you got pictures of
Awesome.
every band on the flyer, so you'll know if you got everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've started. I can't wait till I have like an actual like really nice studio area for the podcast again, because then the posters like this is just my closet door.
right.
But and you can't even see all the really cool ones that are up there. But I've been getting some of them signed, and so I'm going to laminate all my signed ones and hang them up.
There you go.
Heck
And
yeah.
so they're going to be like, instead of this screen back here, I'm going to have all of my signed posters from concerts
There you
hanging
go.
up back there. So I want one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
To
You
hang
need a
up back
Booted
here.
birthday bash poster back there.
That's
I
one
don't
thing you're
have
missing.
one.
Well, you'll have one. You bought a shirt, so you'll have two.
Yes.
'Cause you get your
Yeah, I'm
free one, then you
excited.
just have to buy one.
Well, I got one with my shirt, so I'll have to
Yep.
get the other one
Yep.
too when I get
Yep.
there.
Yep.
So, okay. So, and then do you guys, with your food trucks, you said you were going to have food trucks there. Do you have to guarantee the food trucks like X amount to get them to agree to come? Or do they just be like, hey, we've done this before, we know we're going to make money?
Usually there's a fee. I think the average fee is $750.
I don't even know.
$750 to $1,000 for a food truck, and then both of the food trucks that we have, Let Me Be Frank and Windy City Bites, have already done a lot of shows there. Let Me Be Frank's newer though.
He's been there though.
But he's been there, yeah. But he's newer. And the thing is, they know that they're going to sell a lot of food, so sometimes they offer up, and they both offered up to, hey, no fee, just they keep whatever they make, and they know they're going to
That's
do
cool.
well, and hopefully people buy, understand that they're making a living too, and it's just trying to help everybody out, help out friends who have food trucks. I've had other friends who've got food trucks that I didn't know about
That's cool. And then,
that
so,
offered later.
okay. And then each one of the bands will have their own merch table, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can go through and buy shirts at all the tables. I'm going to come back with so much stuff.
Do it.
I end up buying so much merch every time I go to shows.
That's what it's there for.
Yep.
I know, and I totally encourage people, like I said earlier, buy merch.
That's
Yeah.
true support.
I mean, like this is probably one of my favorite merch shirts. I've got like for the fun of it, it's just like a fun shirt. So I'm gonna stand up so you can like actually see what they did. Care Bears.
Oh, okay.
The car's on fire.
Nice.
It's a local band called Teenage Halloween, and I saw this shirt from across the room, and I was like, I need 5 of those
Nice.
because each one of my kids needs that shirt.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there's times where I will drop a whole bunch of money on merch, but it is what it is. Somebody's gonna take my money, right?
Yep.
True that.
Let's see. I don't know. I think we've like wrapped up all my big questions that I had for you guys. Now, Buddha's party is in October. Is Scott going to have a birthday party this year following that up in
Yes.
November?
November 23rd
November
is
23rd.
my birthday party. It's the Saturday before Thanksgiving every year at Biggs.
Okay. And do you already have your lineup chosen for that party?
I do, and it's not announced yet, but there's some
Okay.
really good acts on it. It'll be announced very soon.
Okay. That's cool. I can only come to one party, but at least I get to see both bands at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My band isn't playing my birthday party, so you'll get to see the one. You'll get to see both
Okay.
of us.
That's good. All right, then I'm picking the right party to go to.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's so nice to see you guys. I miss you.
We miss you a little bit.
How long have you been gone? What's it been? 4 years? 3 years?
I left December 31st, 2020.
4 years. Yeah.
I haven't gone a while. I haven't had to see snow that lasted on the ground more than a night.
I'm jealous.
Years.
Shut up.
But here's the thing though. I traded that like freezing you to your core cold that South Dakota gets for rain boots for like 2 months. Because we're in our rainy season right now because it's tropical storm season.
I'd take rain over snow and cold any day.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's done nothing for the last 2 weeks, but like we'll get like 3 days of rain and 1 day of dry, and then 3 days of rain and 1 day of dry. And I complain every day. I'm like, I'm so tired of this fucking rain. And then the kids will be like, well, Mom, you could go back to South Dakota. I'm like, nope. Shh. You don't tell me that. Like, no, I'm good. I don't need to go back to South Dakota. We're going back for 4 days. You better hope that it doesn't snow or get stupid cold while I'm there. I'm never coming back again.
Don't say the S word.
Don't say the S word. Don't jinx us.
I am going to try to bring our warm weather with me when I come.
Yes, do that. Put some in your pocket. Put it in your suitcase.
Yeah.
I'll like trap it with a parachute and pull it behind my truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just starting to get into like our leaves haven't even started turning colors yet.
Damn.
Like we will still have leaves on the trees to like December. Like our fall lasts forever, and it's so pretty.
Awesome.
So you guys should come
I
out
love
here.
Fall. Fall is my favorite.
You guys should come out here. If you like fall, this is the place to be for fall. It really is. It's so
pretty. No, I want to come out there for winter.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Next winter you can, because I'm going to have a house by then.
Sweet. I might take you up on that.
So yeah, do come out. Bring the bands out. Hook you up at Motorco. So, but yeah, I can't wait to see everybody. I can't wait to be part of the show. I am super excited for you guys.
For anybody watching who wants the information, just go to the Biggs Bar page on Facebook. That's got all the information. It's got the t-shirt post. It's got the ticket link. Anybody coming from out of town, we have a lot of people coming from out of town and from all over. So that's another reminder. Any information they need is on the page.
Murder page would also have it. Also the Psycho 78 page. All the band pages would have all the information.
Okay.
True that.
All right. I was going to get there. You beat me to it. Other than that, is there anything else that you guys want to throw in? We're good?
No, we just hope to see you there.
Can't wait to see you. It's been too long.
I am definitely going to be there. Most definitely. Alex is planning on coming down with me. So we're going to drive because Alex doesn't fly. So we're going to drive.
Well, you're in for a show because this is going to be a night to remember for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
This is a party.
That's what it's all about. I can't wait. Because we all get to sing happy birthday to Buddha.
Say what?
I said we all get to sing happy birthday to Buddha.
That's right.
I'm not even going to fight it this year.
Awesome.
Not like I can do anything about it. Y'all shut up. Everybody shut up.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I am going
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Always. I love you guys.
We're always happy to chat underground.
Awesome.
Love you, fucker.
Love you too, baby.
50.
2.
30.
45.
Cut.